Hey guys, this is Sun and you can call me Sunny. The past couple of weeks I've been totally swamped with my final exam, and right after that I went traveling. So I'm only now finally getting a chance to film a video. Yeah, it's a little late, I think, but I still really want to talk about the U23 Asian Cup final between China and Japan that just finished. So first off, message congrats to our Chinese boys for making history and coming home with silver. And I should also congrats to Japan U23 for defending their title. Both teams put on an incredible final of us. As someone who's fairly new to being a football fan, I just want to break down where we came up short in this match. Let me say this upfront, we shouldn't be overly critical to these young players. They've already done us proud, but there's still a lot we can learn from this final. We lost pretty heavily, but there were clear reasons for it. So think of this video as kind of post-match letter to our national team. So let's start with the most obvious things, raw ability. We have to be honest. Japan's technique, fitness, and team coordination are on a completely different level, and easily be the best in Asia and close to mid-tier European standards. These Japan U23 players have been competing in high-level leagues since they were kids, and their youth development system is incredibly mature, so their technical skills and teamwork are genuinely a step above ours. That's just the reality. We should respect it and acknowledge the gap and work hard to close it. But beyond that hard power difference, I think the bigger factors in why we lost were tactical choices and mentality. You could kind of sense it before the game. We got a big ahead of ourselves, beating Vietnam 3-0 in the semi-final felt way too comfortable. Vietnam barely pressed us, we controlled position, everything clicked. Then Vietnam went on to beat Korea in the third place match, and Korea had only lost narrowly to Japan. So a lot of people start to thinking, hey, maybe Japan isn't unbeatable. Yeah, with all the hype back home and the huge spotlight, it's easy for the players and coaches to get carried away. Realistically, our best strategy should have been to sit deep, stay compact, frustrate them, and try to take the game to extra time or even penalties. That's where we could have had a real chance, but instead, right from the start, it felt like we were trying to take the game to them and grab an early advantage. Japan quickly spotted the openings, scored early, and put us on the back foot. After that, we were chasing to the whole time. Once we went behind, the players got anxious, pushed too hard to equalize, and left big gaps at the back. Japan just keep hitting us on the counter, one goal after another. In a way, we made it harder for ourselves. If we'd stayed disciplined and defended solidly, we might have even caught them on the break. And honestly, in a penalty shootout, I think our odds could have been 50 to 60%. Penalties are the ultimate levers. No matter how strong the opponent is, it's pretty much to a coin flip. Japan is a real deal, though they came out with intense high pressing right away, suffocating us. We struggled to keep the ball, keep turning it over, and a lot of our longer passes weren't controlled well enough, so they went straight to Japan and led to quick counters. We never really found a way to handle that high press, fell into a bad pattern early, and then it all unraveled. Another big issue was adaptability and targeted preparation. Against Vietnam, coach Antonio clearly studied them so thoroughly and made bold lineup changes, starting Kuai and Xiang Yuan, and it worked perfectly. In the final, though, we pretty much stuck to the same approach. No real adjustments. Japan's coach, on the other hand, have clearly done their work on us and targeted our weaknesses. For example, they seemed to have prepared specifically for goalkeeper Li Hao's tendencies. We didn't appear to have the same level to detailed preparation for Japan or put extra focus on marking their key players. Their number 6 and number 8 had way too much freedom. Yeah, they are individually excellent, but we didn't do enough to restrict them. Even after they started scoring, we didn't adapt, and they just grew in confidence, which opened the door for more goals. Overall, this 0-4 result came from a mix of things: the gap in raw ability, getting a bit overconfident, tactics that didn't adjust quickly enough, and not making timely changes. All those factors added up. But guys, we don't only support this team when they win everything. We are not losers, and we are second in Asia. We could very well be the best in the near future if we keep progressing like this. I genuinely believe that by the 2030 World Cup, we'll see our beloved team in red competing on the biggest stage. Thanks for watching, and if you've made it this far, I'd really appreciate a like, and if you hit the subscribe button, that would be even better. This is Sun, and you can call me Sunny. See you in the future. Bye bye.